Go. Welcome to Game 3, Korean Army versus DevM. We've got Soviets versus Oster again, and I suspect that this is the only matchups we're going to be seeing in this series. I don't think we will be seeing any Brits. I don't think we're going to see DevM playing any other allied faction than U.S. forces. I don't think we're going to see Korean Army playing any other allied faction than Soviets. I mean, we're already in Game 3, so there's not going to be that many more opportunities. But we might be looking at an ace game. Very good chance of an ace game. 1-1. Players clearly evenly matched, and Oster wins both of the first games of this series. So Oster looking very powerful this particular patch, and that's no surprise. Oster also won 3 of the games in Operation Charlie Fox finals. So that, man, Oster is just solid. Solid faction. Unbreakable, it seems. But we're going to see if Korean Army can change that. Going into Game 3, he goes with 3 conscripts, and DevM going with his standard MG42, supported by Gren's situation, making his way towards the middle. Pio's apparently running around scouting on the left. He knows that there's conscripts or something over there. He saw the territory flashing and goes over here instead. Conscripts take the building, and the MG42 is actually kind of awkwardly positioned. No cover. Might take a little damage here. Doesn't drop any models though. Switches to fire on the squad in the building, and the squad going straight for the cutoff is caught in red cover. Conscripts make it to the cover position first, maybe? They both get there about the same time, and at this range I think the conscripts should maybe win. But they're not. They did some weird dancing, and now they're repositioning again. I think the Grens might win this. That was a kind of bad engagement for Korean Army. She might win anyway, I don't know. Combat engineers are on their way to help, so they'll maintain cutoff control. Meanwhile, over here, the machine gun had to pull back across the river. Conscripts leave the building to their green cover position there. Conscripts are doing much better in a short-range engagement against these Grens. They're going to win this fight. Won't even be close. Combat engineers scared off the Grens, and these Pios are too wounded to engage. So Korean Army does maintain cutoff control, and he has both fuel points. So his Soviet play is doing quite well here in the early game. But the MG42 is still going strong, hasn't taken any real damage, and this is the main tool DevM uses to take map control early on, so as long as that isn't forced back into the base, he will maintain some semblance of map presence, but he doesn't have any territory anywhere. He's lost connection to all territory on the left. He has made no attempt for territory on the right, doesn't even have this strategic point.
Machine gun! Structure complete. The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
There's that early teller mine. That early teller mine game is strong. Your very first 60 munitions going into a teller mine can save you. Game 2 has proven that. More so against US forces than Soviets, I think. I mean, Korean Army, the worst he could do is an M3. But, I never think a teller mine is a bad decision. Like, no matter how far into the game you are, no matter what is going on, if you put down a teller mine, it cannot possibly have been a mistake. That's my philosophy on teller mines. But we might actually see that get swept. No, he's not upgrading Minesweeper. Maybe he saw that. I don't know.
Production upgrade accomplished.
Coincidence. Gren's maybe winning this. MG42 has to start thinking about how it's going to keep this back. 3 squads on their way from the right, 1 squad still available to support on the left. Here's the setup. He needs to split up a little bit, sending that squad across the north. Both of these look like they're going to get suppressed, though. This squad leaves the building, charging into the fuel point to delay capture, but they'll lose the engagement. They're taking a lot of... Ooh, or will they? Double Molotov, one on those Grens, one on those, and a full retreat is being forced! Those Molotovs were huge! I thought that engagement was lost for Korean Army. I was wrong. Everything has to get out of there under the threat of Molotovs being tossed at all of his infantry squads. But fortunately for him, having sent a squad right to work on the fuel point, he's not going to completely lose out on his economy. And had that squad been present for this engagement, maybe he would have won, maybe not, I don't know. The trade-off. There's Tier 2 up for DevM. Max him out for Korean Army, which is a good thing to have. MGs on this map, even the Soviet one. Good things to have. No healing yet. Having gone tier 2, having teched Molotovs, having gone Maxim. His manpower is stretched a little thin. Even though he's only got 3 infantry squads. DevM's army isn't exactly huge either, though. And he's going to go Scout Car, which will prompt Korean Army to spend yet more resources teching AT grenades. And the wounded squads over here on the left side make a full retreat when DevM comes back out of the base. So he's going to get all of this territory left back unopposed while Korean Army focuses on the engagement right, which he's already won. Maxim's going to force that retreat easily. And it's just a squad of Pyos there, so Korean Army will get back control of the right side fuel point. And I think Field Infirmary is going to be his next purchase. Or Shock Troops. He's floating, so I'm not sure. He's got the CPs for Shock Troops. And I think he will go Shock Army on this map. I don't think an ISU is a great decision. I have yet to see one work in a long time. Romeo YU viewers hack. Because the Co2 directory is so competitive and nobody will watch my stream unless I pay for viewbots. Isn't it obvious?
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Grenadiers taking control of the middle. The Scout Car is off to a pretty good start. Pressuring that Maxim to reposition at least, but Korean Army doesn't want to give up this position. I don't think he can win this though. As soon as he sees those Grens, he retreats because he's afraid of a rifle grenade just wiping the squad. Conscripts are going to try and hold the line in a green cover position while combat engineers work the left unopposed. There's DevM's first sniper. Second one's going to be on the way, I assume. And Korean Army's gone tier 3. He'll have access to the M5 extremely soon if he wants to do that, or T-70 within a few minutes.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Stand and fight! What are you waiting for? We need replacements! Fall back! Fall back! They will never defeat good! Replacements have arrived!
A new half-track has arrived. We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Sniper working on the left with the support of the Scout Car. Combat engineers cannot finish capturing the point. The Maxim forces this Grenadier squad to retreat. DevM taking the right side unopposed. 2 squads of conscripts are on their way to counter. And he has gone M5, upgrading with the quad mount right now. He catches the Scout Car out of position, and there is nothing to protect it except for this squad of Grenadiers. It's going down fast. It's getting shredded. The Grenadiers retreat on sight instead of even going for a Panzerfaust. He could inflict devastating harm right here. Unless he gets stuck on this wreck, which he did. And he's now going to spin in circles. So he's fine. The Grenadiers will get away, and the Sniper will get away. Excellent flank on the right side with Uran. The MG-42 has to retreat, so the engagement over here is won, and Korean Army will get all territory everywhere unopposed, except for that squad just walked into a base bunker, I guess. I don't know. Squad retreats oddly early. Can't use that to cap any territories on the left. Kind of a shame. He must have been too busy managing the engagement right. Almost picks up a squad of Pyos, though. Tellermine over here. Still no minesweeper for Korean Army, even though he went double combat engineers. I really hope he gets one soon, because there's still a Tellermine there. There's Tellermine here.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector. Yes, comrade. With the enemy! We are bleeding!
Shock troops can now be used to crush the enemy. Ambush camouflage now available.
Squad for that!
That was close. Wow, that burst.
Yes? Sniper reporting.
Pioneers ready for anything. We're under Soviet attack!
Yes, comrade. Retreat!
This is our territory now.
Squad replenished. Anti-tank gun is ready for action.
This territory is ours.
Sticks around long enough to cap the point, and he might actually lose this. One more shot, probably going to connect. But overextending that sniper when he doesn't know where the M5 is dangerous. Misses the shot anyway. Conscripts are on their way. M5 kind of playing very conservatively. Maybe he's afraid of Teller mines. Still not upgrading Minesweeper though. Maxim moving towards the fuel point, which he should be able to get no problems. There's nothing over here. DevM has shifted his focus entirely to the right side.
Enemy is taking
Teller mine right
Alpina
there.
secure.
M5 doesn't look like it's going to hit it, taking a very wide path towards that sniper, but it just got hit by the AT gun, and now it's going to eat a Panzerfaust. It's in a little bit of danger. It's just going to park behind the house while he waits for conscripts to clear the gun. Sniper continues working on squads
Our opponents are seizing
from
the
that
sector.
area, and squad of grenadiers moving up on the M5's flank finishes off with a Panzerfaust. So nicely played by DevM. He had just enough available to take out the M5, but he loses a squad of flamethrower pyos unmonitored and made it too late of a retreat. Combat engineers trying to set up a cutoff maneuver, get gunned down by those guns en route. Nicely played by DevM again. Molotov into the building to deny it to his opponent. The Korean Army doesn't really have much left over here. Walked into an MG42 on the fuel point. AT guns exposed, and Korean Army's infantry forces will probably have to fully retreat out of this engagement. Just get out of there. There's not going to be any way to kill that sniper. He's way outnumbered. There he goes, making the retreat. He should be able to get to safety. T-70 coming out next. Sniper making its way towards the left. Unsupported, maybe in serious danger.
Taking our territory.
Because the Maxim's going to know about it. Just revealed itself. T-70 is probably going to gun straight for it. No Teller mines in the central road. There's one right there. Don't think the T-70 is going to hit it if it takes the right path, though. Devin might hear it coming.
Smoke now available for armor.
Spot it with those grands.
Now have access
Ooh,
to additional
that
battlefield
was close.
options.
T-70 looking for an opportunity. The Grenadiers are going to damage this engine before the sniper ever gets spotted, though. So, sniper is fine, and there's the Puma. DevM's obvious counter to the T-70 did the exact same thing in game 1, and that is a dead T-70 unless a miracle occurs. Maybe these conscripts will on to close range while a T-grenade tech completes. It's already halfway done. Puma continues working on the T-70 though. A T-gun's taking a shot, falls dangerously low. He just doesn't have the tech. It's not done. Why is that Puma not getting out of there though? He needs to follow this for a little while if he's going to finish it off. There's the tech. He needs to throw the grenade. Throw! Throw! There it goes. Okay, he got it. He got it. Oh, he didn't even need to. Another AT gun shot connected. Okay, nicely played by Korean Army. Good trade. T-70 for Puma. And Grenadiers might even get wiped in the midst of this. They do have a smoke screen, though. Switches targets to the snipers. One falling pretty quickly. Grenadiers on the center. VP, eat a Molotov. They have to retreat, but DevM's going to win this engagement. With his snipers and Gren's moving up to support. And he still holds the entire right side of the map.
Engineer standing by. Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
The new men have arrived.
Why did that Puma micro suck so massively? I think he thought the Puma was already dead, so he stopped microing it, and then he was briefly confused when Korean Army didn't throw the AT grenade, so then he tried to escape. That's what I think happened, but I don't know.
Grenadiers,
We are losing a sector.
High explosive barrage off target. Things will be fine. Sniper's going straight for the cutoff. Green Army has gone shock rifle. If he begins floating fuel at this point for a KV-8, he will leave the snipers uncountered. I don't think I've seen DevM lose a sniper yet in this series. And I don't know if DevM's Oster game can be stopped if Korean Army doesn't kill them. They had almost 100 kills. Oh! Oh! That mine. Oh my god. Wow, I think they almost both died.
Forces are capturing our supplies.
Close call.
Why are they shooting at us?
Back, comrade!
Our comrade has fallen!
Oh my god. Did you see that?
Our opponents are seizing
Command
the
tank
sector.
going in on the AT gun right there. No engine damage. It hasn't taken enough damage. It's just barreling into the AT gun to mess with its pathing, make sure it can't fire. It's going very aggressively. You might try to seal the game right here. AT gun gets cleared. Molotov on the MG42 forces it to retreat. And it looks like this might be GG. A lot of manpower being wasted on attempts to recruit this. Flamethrower trying to push these back. Rifle grenade on the AT gun, about to clear it again. Sniper also taking shots from range, and squads are just being bled heavily, and that AT gun cannot be recovered. And another AT gun coming out, but it's going to be taking sniper fire. Command tank is charging into the base. Wipe after wipe. Korean Army has almost nothing left, and it looks like this is it. There won't be a KV-8 this game. The command tank just drove into the base and finished it. So well played by DevM, who takes game 2 with 357 VPs. That is 3 Oster victories so far in this series. Let's see if Korean Army can do even better than that going into game 4.